Good morning.
Morning.
I don't know where we are.
We are just above the forest middle top lock. Middle lock? Middle top lock.
We're at Sherwood Forest, apparently.
Yeah. Well, there's a little park here. It's a privately owned bit of land, and it says on a little sign there that parts of it, although I'm not sure exactly where, it says, parts of it were part of the old Sherwood Forest. So I have no idea exactly where Sherwood Forest is. I know it's in the direction of Nottingham, which is somewhere that way.
I don't even know which way we're facing. Where's the sun? It's over there.
Sun's over there. We're facing west right now, ish.
No, we're not.
Sort of west, northwest. No, we're facing
the sunrise is in the east. Sunrise over there.
Sorry, I'm facing west. We're facing, the boat is facing east, but sort of northeast. Anyway.
So we came up here yesterday because we desperately needed water. There's a tap just across there and we filled up. But there's not really any decent mooring here behind us. You think there's mooring, but it's all like...
It's way too shallow.
Too shallow to get in.
And right where we are right now, the back of the boat...
is grounding out.
Yeah, it's grounding out anytime I walk down the kitchen side, or basically the parts of the boat where there currently is furniture. If I get into a place where near the front here, or in the bathroom where there's a little bit of room for me to get over onto the far side of the boat, the whole thing tilts and it goes crunch on the bottom.
Which isn't pleasant. And this is the lock landing, and although we justified it yesterday by saying no boats will come, we shouldn't really be on the lock landing.
No, especially if somebody was coming in to try and get water, it would just make it harder for them. Plus, at the end of the day, although there is this lovely little forest, there's a service road right beside us, which has some traffic, and there are quite a few people that are moving around here.
That's not good for George.
And on the other side, there's some guys who last night were doing some repairs on their engine, and based on the sound of that engine, we'll need to be doing more today.
Well, yeah, the engine was running till about 9 o'clock, so...
Well, running.
No, it was.
A couple of the cylinders were running. The rest of it was going ka-chunk, ka-chunk. It didn't sound
Those
good.
moorings are private. There's more private moorings below, and there's a couple of visitor moorings on the end, but they're full. And there is a gap, but we'd be like bumper to bumper. So we're going to go back towards Retford because we'll need to go there for food in a week or whatever anyway. So.
Yeah, and basically we got 3 locks, and then we got a couple of miles of nothing, and then there were
it's about like a mile.
Perfect visitor moorings where there was nobody and nothing, and there weren't any boats there yesterday, so we'd be alone.
Yeah, we'll be out of the way.
And we'll be able to sit there for at least a good 5 or 6 days.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do today.
One thing we didn't mention is when we arrived at this lock yesterday, one of the people on the visitor moorings came running up to say there was a problem with it and we shouldn't go through it because the walk board is like dropped down so it can stop it opening. But we managed to get through, so hopefully, it'll be fine again today.
Yeah. So. What it is there's 3 1x4 or maybe 2x4 beams that form that deck.
It's like a platform for you so you can walk along the gate.
Yeah, and they've got a piece of non-slip covering on them and some screws driven through and one of the beams has cracked off and pushed down. So the only thing holding it up is one screw.
So you should be very careful walking across it.
Yeah. Make sure you walk on this side.
And well, I just kind of jumped across because there's bars either side, so you can kind of swing your weight of it.
I'm not going to do that.
All right, let's get going.
All right, we're on our way.
So this is Forest Middle Top Lock, although locals seem to refer to it as Charlie's Lock, apparently after the last lockkeeper who worked here. George is trying really hard to break his new barking habit. Oh, we picked another glorious day for it. We do realise how lucky we are to be spending lockdown stuck on this part of the canal. There's a couple of other continuous cruises that are spending lockdown on this part of the canal, and they're also having to move between the water point and the shops like we are. By coincidence, one of them chooses to move their boat today as well. George is longing for the towpath as usual. Oh, here's the lovely long stretch of visitor moorings that we are aiming for.
So it is 1, 2, 3, 4 o'clock. Well, it's not now, but it was when we arrived. Magically, we looked at the clock and we were like,
12:34.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. The things that you find entertaining when you're isolating at home.
We are now, I feel, in paradise. After 3 weeks in Retford, on that really busy towpath outside the fire station. Oh, this is just glorious.
Yeah, we got bird song, we got trees, there's nobody about.
There's butterflies, there's fish.
Frogs.
Oh, it's just lovely.
There aren't that many butterfrogs. I don't know. It's just been beautiful. And it's definitely warm and lovely.
And this is a good place for us to be.
Yeah.
For our mentals.
So we will stay here.
Until we get hungry, basically.
Yeah, until we run out of food. A good place to be, not too much traffic at all. I mean, I saw like a couple of people walking, and we passed one boat who we've been near in Retford, and we know that they had to go up for water as well.
They've been in Retford for 3 weeks, so they did live in longer than us.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said to us as they passed, like, you can not see a boat here in summer. And then they saw us.
Yeah, so, good day. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. Like, I like being around people, and usually I'm quite gregarious. So, like, I like to open up the towpath window and...
Yeah, but you can't do that now.
No, like, you know, even just waving at children and things is a little bit odd, because everybody is backing up with this bubble around them.
Yeah. Everyone's friendly enough.
Yeah, and people are being pretty cooperative, and for the most part, we haven't had... Even when we were in like the height of traffic, because we were sitting sort of in the area where people would walk past to go for groceries and stuff.
Yeah.
We still didn't have... It wasn't as much traffic by far as it would have been if it had been a normal time.
There's still like noise and like voices and conversations and phones and outside of your, like immediately outside of your window. Like, I'm just looking forward to not having that.
Yeah, and even yesterday we had the
engine
running and everything, and like right now it's just like all you can make out.
Because when you're on
birds singing in the trees.
When we have to explore to see where we can walk off the towpath, I wonder if there's some footpaths.
Well, there is definitely a couple of staircases going down into this little
valley thing.
Yeah, I don't know what it is down there. It's like a little gully, so we'll find somewhere to take George. Even along the towpath here, there's room to kick the ball around for him.
Yeah. Oh,
if he goes into the canal, he'll come out cleaner.
It's so nice here. Yeah, that's the only thing I miss about Retford is the park, because it was big and it was empty.
Yeah, and you can do long throws.
Really long throws.
But 6, maybe 7 days from now, we'll move back there.
Yeah, I'm thinking we just go back for food and then come back here right now.
Yeah.
Either way, we're desperate just to go to the end of the Chesterfield Canal, get the silver propeller, come back, go on the Trent, go on the Pocklington and Derwent, then go on the Yorkshire Ouse and the Ripon, then go on the Leeds Liverpool, then go on the Rochdale, then go on the Macclesfield.
Because the whole plan is to somehow get ourselves to Boston for winter.
We might be back here for winter.
Yeah.
We might still be here for winter.
Might still be here. Oh my gosh.
Who knows right now. So,
I think that's pretty much it for today.
Yeah, just like we've got no one to talk to, so I'm just talking to them.
Yeah, we're going on. So I hope you guys are all doing well out there. Hopefully you're not still, as heavily impacted as we were at the time we recorded this on the staying at home thing.
And anyway, we hope you're doing okay, because it's hard.
It is. It's hard for everybody. Right. Rambling has happened. Time has been wasted. Thank you for watching. Comment if you want to, especially if it's happy, down below. And subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the bell if you want to get notifications about more of this.
Thumbs up.
Oh, yeah. Give us a thumbs up.
I also need a drink because I haven't managed to have a sip yet.
Yeah, but wait. Wait, hold on. Coordinated tipping. 3.
I'm a bit overexposed.
3, 2. I cheated. Good?
Yeah.
All right. I really want to just jump in the canal and swim right now.
You can.
No, I can't.
Why not?
Because...
I'm not sure how you'll get out.
Exactly.
You have a cold shower instead.
Yeah, I like the idea of swimming.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I just miss swimming. And yet I saw some of the fish down there, and I'm like, I don't want to put anything anywhere near those.
Just floating.
Yeah.
Would be nice.
Floating would be really nice.
In the Indian Ocean, that's where I'd want to be.
Yeah.
Where it's warm.
I don't mind cold right now.
I do.
Okay.
I love warm sea.
She does. Right. Bye-bye.